So, John, it was your first bit of action out here at Avro. What did you make of it?
Really enjoyed it. Yeah, thought it was a good introduction to the games. We've only been back in a week, 4 sessions. So we have obviously we did 2 teams, but we had a certain set of parameters we wanted the lads to hit, and to be fair, they've absolutely coasted it in terms of levels of what we wanted. Obviously the scoreline would have been nice to win, which obviously would have probably backed up the performance, but we don't care about that. We're not bothered about that. That'll change as we move close to the season. But we played a good side today. The side with momentum, side who had a good season last year. It was a really good test for us because you could see they were at it from minute 1. But dead pleased with the performance.
I was going to say that was the main factor really from tonight. You wanted more the performance rather than the result in terms of getting minutes in players' legs. Obviously, those who've been away on holiday have not had much training since.
Yeah, not necessarily a performance in terms of visual looking good, but more from a point of view of a yardstick of what we'd set. Don't want to go too much into what that was, to be fair, but as I said, the parameters that we set for the lads to hit, they've nailed it, and that's all they can do. So you could see how fit they looked after weeks. They've obviously looked after themselves. It's not like when I was playing 20 years ago, I used to come back for pre-season. So they're all fit lads, and that's both sides, by the way. All 40 odd players that played in the game looked fit and sharp and strong and ready, and they only get better. So from that point of view, really pleasing. The amount of opportunities we created, the amount of times we got into the opposition's box, the possession control that we kept was nice, good to see. And as you said, there's a lot of lads there turning up who've been on holidays, probably had a session, come straight in, but the way they connected was really good, so pleasing.
I was going to say that one of the key positives you can take from tonight is that the link-up play in particular was nice to see early on. Yeah,
but good players are good players, Anton. It doesn't matter how long you've been in or how much you've trained. Good players are always aware of where his mate is. They're always having a look prior to what the ball getting to them. So we knew that'd happen, but that'll get slicker and better over it's still nearly 6 weeks to the first game of the season. It just feels like an age. So that'll get better. Obviously we've got better quality of players from levels above coming up over our next couple of games in Salford and Rochdale. So it'll be a totally different kind of test. You would imagine we'll be doing a lot of the running against them, as a bit like Avro had against us today, but I thought they were dangerous on the counter-attack, Avro. Some really pacey quality players, and I thought we dealt with it well.
Is that what you can take into those 2 games against Salford and Rochdale in terms of the running and looking into that data? Because I did have a minute with Lucy, the physio, before. She was saying that she's going to look at the data herself as well. I imagine you would do the same.
Yeah, well, that's all we're working towards. We're working towards the 12th of August, first game of the season, being fit, strong, ready. That's it, from a physical point of view. So we're nowhere near where we want to be. Avro aren't either. Neither will Salford, and neither will Rochdale and everyone else we play. So everyone's trying to get to a point where when they go in the first game of the season, they know they've got the first game of 42, 50 games, whatever that'd be, to be in condition. We, as I said before the game, we hit certain targets, set certain targets, and we've absolutely nailed every single one of them. We won't know what the GPS data looks like till tomorrow, but when we're in training tomorrow night, we'll go through that, and lads, if they need top-ups, will get that. That means running hard again to be ready for the next game on Saturday.